Hi, I'm Kelly McAllister and I'm with the Gluten-Free Bistro, and I'm here to introduce to you our gluten-free dough ball that will be available in the prepared food sections of Whole Foods and Alfalfa's Market in Boulder. And I wanted to show you today how to make a Chicago-style pizza. Before I get started with our demonstration of the Chicago-style pizza with our dough ball, I wanted to introduce to you the other two owners of the Gluten-Free Bistro. This is Barb Verson, and she is a certified nutritionist, and this is Julie McGinnis, and she has a master's in nutrition and is a registered dietitian. And the three of us together came up with this line of products for you so that you would have healthier foods to feed your family. Barb?
Yes, the line includes a fresh style fettuccine and penne found in the frozen department.
We also have our frozen pizza crust.
Okay, so let's dive right into how to make a Chicago-style pizza with our dough ball. So you're gonna, when you pick this up at the store, it's going to be a 12-ounce dough ball. This is a 10-inch round cake pan. Give it a nice spray because you do not want it to stick. And then just take your dough ball, place it in the center, and just start working the dough in an outward motion. And you know, as you need to, as it gets sticky to your hands, you're going to want to use a little bit more olive oil. So you're just going to keep on pushing out from the center because you want to make sure that you have plenty of dough to come up on the edges nice and like a pie, like a Chicago-style pie. And so just keep on working the dough out a little bit. This is without putting the edges up. So we came up with this product because we were really seeking a great nutritional product for just regular everyday foods. So we came up with the Bistro Flour Blend. The Bistro Flour Blend is what all of our products are made with. So it is a core flour blend made of Ecofarm brown rice, buckwheat, whole grain sorghum flour, tapioca, organic coconut flour, and xanthan gum. And to round out this, to make it a true delicious pizza and not use any dairy or eggs, we also added unsweetened applesauce, garlic salt, yeast, sugar, and water. And it's just really simple ingredients that really come together to make a delicious crust that I think you'll really enjoy. It'll really reminisce what you remember about pizza and having that nice crisp bottom and that chewy inside. Something that we all miss being gluten-free. What's great about Chicago-style pizza is that, you know, when I was a little girl, we used to go up to Chicago and eat at the true Uno's up in Chicago. So I really miss this style of pizza. So we came out with the dough ball so that anybody can have a Chicago-style pizza at home. And you know, a lot of people who are not gluten-free enjoy this product as well, so you can still share this with your entire family. So this is what the product should look like once you press it out. And as you can tell, I pushed it up along the edges. And all you need to do is rest this for about 10 minutes so that the yeast activates and the crisp, and it becomes nice and fluffy. Usually I do this right on the stove because while the stove is heating up, there's a vent that allows the hot air to come out. So that'll help activate the yeast more as well. So once you've let it rise for 10 minutes, you're going to want to put it into a 400-degree oven that has been preheated and leave it in there for 10 minutes so that you can do a par bake. It's very important to par bake the product in order to get a great Chicago-style pizza. So this is what the pizza crust looks like when it has risen for 10 minutes and then par baked for 10 minutes in the oven. And you can see how deliciously whole grain this looks. I'm going to do one of my favorite styles of pizza, but of course you can really do anything with this product. In fact, you can do pigs in a blanket, you can do a New York style pizza. I mean, there's just a slew of things that you can do. So this is just one example doing this Chicago style pizza that you can do with our dough ball. So I'm going to just do some great pizza sauce. I love the Muir Glen organic pizza sauce. This is some hot Italian sausage that I picked up at the local market. It was raw, and I love picking up the raw Italian sausage because I break open the casings and have more of a rustic style sausage. And then just some regular mozzarella, which you can either use Daya or leave off the cheese if you're dairy free. And then just a mixture of red onion and red pepper. Just really, really simple. This product really doesn't need much dressing up because it is so delicious. So this product is and don't tell your kids this, but it is really, really made to be very good for you. This product is high in protein, high in fiber, and high in B vitamins and minerals, and it's all naturally done that way because of the grains that we have selected. And the grains that we have selected allow this product to have per serving, so about a 2-ounce serving of pizza, you can get 3 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber and a little bit of calcium and iron and B vitamins as well. So, and it's so delicious tasting too, your kids will never know. So, when I went to Chicago the last time, which was about a year ago, I looked up gluten-free food. And in the Midwest, it's a little more difficult to find gluten-free food. And there was this one restaurant that said that they had gluten-free Chicago-style pizza. So I was so excited, and when you're gluten-free, you have to really research where you're going to go and have pizza. So I called them and I was like, well, what brand of pizza crust do you have? And she said, well, for gluten-free, we just do sausage. And I'm like, pardon me? And it was just entirely a sausage-based pizza crust. There was no crust to it. There was no flours to it. It was entirely made out of sausage. But nonetheless, it sounded delicious to me because I do love sausage. So here we go, and we're going to pop this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes until it's nice and bubbling. So this is what your delicious Chicago-style pizza will look like. And it will shrink a little bit on the edges, so just know that when you're baking it. So also with our gluten-free products, they're all made with whole grain, non-GMO flours. And our pizza crust is actually a vegan pizza crust as well, so there's no eggs or dairy in the product. And it's also free of the top 8 allergens. But it does contain a little bit of coconut, which is potentially a rare allergen, but most people do not have an allergen. But the FDA lumps it into, see how easy that comes out? Lumps that into the tree nut group. So just know that. And we also, since the 3 of us and our families are gluten-free, we do test for less than 10 parts per million every batch of product that we build so that we know it is safe as well. And we do have those records for you available, so you can just email us through our website at theglutenfreebistro.com. And also on theglutenfreebistro.com you can find lots of great recipes. So it just cuts just like a old school Chicago style pizza, and for your kids who have always been on a gluten-free diet and never have experienced a Chicago style pizza, they're just going to love this. It's just a delicious pie of a pizza. And then you can just pick up the slice and look at how firm that is. It should be nice and crisp on the bottom and crisp around the edges, but the dough will remain chewy and bready on the inside as well. And you're never going to miss wheat. You're just going to love it.